Okay, today is the big climb up Blood Mountain. It's a 3.5 mile climb up. I did a mile of that climb last night, but a 2 mile climb today. I'm assuming it's this mountain, so it is quite a climb. That's what I'll be working on this morning. So it's a little hard for me to tell if we're going to that mountain or we're going to this mountain, but we will be climbing up and over. I think I'm at the base of this one, so I will let you know whether it was the one on the left, which looks a little higher, or the one on the right. And here comes Spark.
Hi.
And Moss.
And Disaster Toes.
And Disaster Toes. I almost called him Twinkle Toes.
That tracks as well.
Here they are. Woo! Maya and I have been waiting for you so we can take a family pic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right on.
Blood Mountain Shelter, Chattahoochee National Forest. They say it's haunted. I have not heard of many people spending the night here. It is at the top of the mountain. Kind of cool. We are at the top of Blood Mountain. This is like an amazing view.
It's really nice.
Oh, there's a view of Spark. And a view of Moss.
Still a pretty good view, but not as good as this.
I'm very carefully going to try and show you this downhill from Blood Mountain. It is pretty tough. I do not have knee problems for the most part, but I can tell you that I'm feeling this in my knees right now, so I am taking it super slow and being very careful with this. There's a lot of sharp downhill sections. It's tough on my knees. I am at Neil's Gap.
Usually he picks it up for me.
And we are stopping and getting pizza. And we climbed Blood Mountain today. That was quite a feat. Also, if you look up here, this is the hiker shoe tree. 25% of the hikers that start the Appalachian Trail end their hike here, and they throw their shoes up in the tree. So that's what this signifies. I am pretty excited that I made it this far. This was my first goal, was to make it here past Neil's Gap. All right, I want to give you a quick tour of the Neil's Gap Hostel. This is a historic building. Pretty basic. This is a really basic one. Bathroom and shower. Sign-in book and charging station. A mirror in case you want to look at your lovely self. Games. A microwave. Faucet. A couple guitars if you want to play. And here's the bunk room. Pretty basic. Bunk beds. And that's it. Number 7 was my bunk. So anyway, decent place to stay for a night. But it is a historic building. And right here at the base of Blood Mountain in Neil's Gap. Here's the resident kitty. Hey, kitty, kitty. Hey, kitty, kitty. All right, here's Dancing Bears, or Disaster Toes, as he is recently known. He's earning the, he's trying to earn back his Dancing Toes, Dancing Bear name. Headed out. Here we go. Someone coming in on the road again. Here we go. The trail goes straight through this really cool building. So, on my way, I'm gonna do at least 7 miles. I'd like to do more than that. But I'm gonna meet up with the group at Whitley Gap So I will be doing Neil's Gap, where I stayed at the hostel, to Whitley Gap. And I'm on my way. Also, it says it's 51, but there's no way because it's 9:30 in the morning. Spark's motto is be bold, start cold. So starting in my t-shirt. It's much colder than that. Yeah, just saying, I checked and it is 38 degrees. So for me being out here in a t-shirt, I think that's pretty good. So be bold, start cold. We are in the Chattahoochee-Oconee National Forest and about ready to go into Raven Cliff Wilderness. I am going to dedicate this next section of my hike to my 8th grade teacher, Mr. Morris, who was inspirational in my life in a lot of ways, but let me know that I was smart and that I was capable of doing more than I thought I was. And the reason it's dedicated to him is that he quoted the Raven to us probably on a daily basis when we were in school. So that is one of my memories from that, is quote the Raven, nevermore. This is dedicated to Mr. Morris, who has passed on. It is a bit breezy and cool, but I have not been cold. So starting out cool today has been a good thing because I haven't had to take my backpack off to take my hoodie on and off. I have, however, had to take my backpack off twice. First to get my cooler cloth out to use the bathroom, and then I didn't get something else out at the same time, so about, I don't know, a few hundred feet later, had to get off, take my pack off again. I feel like I take my pack off 15 times a day. I need to get better about doing that, about not doing that actually. But yeah, today's good. Coming up the trail here, and looks like someone decided they were done with their boots. These have been here for a while, obviously, but you can see the moss growing on them. Kind of funny. Headed up another hill. Yay! All right, I want to show you the view, but I want to show you, I think it's kind of cool that the, since there are no trees, there are blazes that are showing you the path. But here is the view. We don't get very many unobstructed views with all the trees, and so it's really pretty, and it's not cloudy or rainy, so it's beautiful. This video is for no other reason than hopefully you can hear the wind and how bad it is. It does come and go a little bit, but oh my gosh, it is just blowing out here. It's crazy. We're at Tutsonee Gap, is that right? Yeah. Tutsonee Gap, Trail Magic, hot drinks, cold drinks. I have a warm ham and cheese sandwich, which is amazing. They have coffee, tea, hot chocolate with marshmallows, hummus, carrots, hand warmers. So are you guys out here how often?
Usually Tuesdays and Thursdays, March and April, and it's year 20.
And it's what?
This is the 20th year.
20th year.
Yeah, I like that.
And the hats are made by who?
We have various ladies crocheting groups. Right now, Bethlehem, Georgia is one of the big ones, and then we have some other people from other places making them.
That's awesome. I got a white blaze beanie right here. Can you see it? Little white blaze under there. Not a very good videographer. They've got everything you need. So it's really cool. It's so nice to come down from the hill and have something like this. So I am headed towards Whitley Gap Shelter. It's 1.2 miles off the trail, but it's along a ridge line. You can't really see out, but it is really, really pretty in here. A lot of rhododendrons, which are all over the place back here, and I can't wait till they're in bloom. But anyway, really pretty walk up to the shelter where I will be done for the day. I am at Jarrard Gap Shelter, and it is pretty cold here. It's been pretty windy today, and I am trying to decide, it looks like there's just going to be 3 of us here. I am trying to decide if I want to just put my sleeping bag in there, or if I want to put my tent up. It is supposed to start raining about 4 a.m. and rain all day long tomorrow. So I will be hiking in the rain. You know, it's just a little breezy right now. And when I sit back there in the back of that shelter, I'm cold. So I don't know, with my sleeping bag and liner, and if I wear all my clothes, I just have no idea if I'm gonna stay warm enough. And I don't really know if I'll be warm enough in my tent either. So trying to decide, do I want to pack up a wet tent when it's raining in the morning, or see if I can make it through the night in the shelter. The shelter would be fine if there was no wind, but anyway, those are the decisions you have to make. One complaint about the shelters are awesome, it's great, but that's a big step for us to make after we've been hiking all day. It would be really nice if there was just a halfway up step. Maybe somebody could forward this to whoever is in charge. Thought I'd give you all a real-time update. I am in a shelter, keeping warm. It's pouring rain here, wind advisory. So I am staying put and trying to eat as much food as I can, and trying to stay warm. Okay, taking a break at Low Gap, and I am heading to Blue Mountain Shelter. Wanted to show you what I'm having for my break. When I was at Neil's Gap, I grabbed it, plus a couple clementines. Oh my gosh, I love these so much. When you're out here and you're not eating fresh fruit or vegetables, it's just amazing to have them. Also, I want to say a couple more things about the people of Georgia. They're awesome. I love them. But what's up with the Coke, people? I'm a Pepsi drinker, and I feel like the word Pepsi is blaspheme here. Trail Magic's been amazing, but it's all Coke. No Pepsis in those ice chests. If you really loved us, there'd be 1 or 2 Pepsis. Anyway, everyone here must be a Coke drinker. Where are my Pepsi drinkers? Pepsi drinkers unite. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to see a Pepsi on the trail at some point. Even the restaurants. Nobody has Pepsi. Everybody has Coke. The life I live. Another pretty area of the green tunnel. I am headed towards Blue Mountain Shelter. I have about 5 miles to go. Hasn't been a bad walk at all today. Not very much elevation so far. I do have a couple of hills coming in front of me, but so far it's been good considering the mileage that I've done. Thanks to Boston Ken for Trail Magic. Hot dogs, water, trash, apples, snacks, phone charging, all kinds of awesome stuff here on a Thursday. Thank you so much. This is the view from the top of Rocky Mountain. I guess this is what you would call Rocky Mountain High. First of 2, possibly 3 mountains that I will be climbing today. This must be the real top of the Rocky Mountain. Much better view here. It's very pretty. Okay, this is Kelly Knob. This was a tough climb. Last time I looked at my GPS, it was a mile up. I don't know, I thought it was 1,500 feet. Super hard. Just finishing up an overnight stay at Around the Bend Hostel. They have a shoe tree. They have a pretty decent outfitters. They have a puppy. They have a kitty named Walker. Bunk room. This is a pretty nice place. Breakfast was waffles. There's a thing that most waffles eaten is 5, no prize, but these 2 gentlemen tried and failed. Sorry, how many did you guys eat? It's on record now.
I had 3.
3.
I was at 4.
4? You didn't even finish the 5?
You had a small piece until 5.
A little bright, but
You didn't tie the red.
Doesn't count.
I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
Anyway, awesome place to stay. This is Trail Magic at Dix Creek Gap. Queen Diva and her ministry from a local church came out cooking us pancake sausage. There's chips, donuts, all kinds of awesome stuff. So thank you to her. Look at the little inchworm. He's so cute.